Hello, this is xAlpha and this is version 1.2.0 and this is a big update. I have added a lot of new stuff to it. So I'm going to show you a list of everything that's changed and I'm going to go and explain each change. So let me start the unit. The first thing is that it still has all the Alpha Juno 2 sounds, but I expanded with extra sounds and extra features. So it's like a more extended version of the Alpha Juno. So here on the oscillator one, I still have my two sawtooth and pulse waveforms with the pulse wave modulation. So if I go here, I can see that I still have the pulse wave modulation. But I also have 97 wavetables. So yes, wavetables. And when I select a wavetable, instead of pulse width modulation, it's going to show wavetable modulation instead. And the LFO that drives the wavetable now has more options like looped, sync, and the waveform type. So I can go to the LFOs. So the LFO wavetable, right now it's triangle and looped and not in sync. So I'm going to select sync, not looped, and I'm going to select sawtooth. So now it stays without changing, without looping the LFO. So now we have a lot of wavetable options. And let's check now the other waveforms. So we have oscillator 1, which can be a pulse width modulated waveform or a wavetable with 97 wavetables to choose from. And oscillators 2 and 3, let me turn on the 2. We can have the regular Roland Alpha Juno 2 sounds. So those are the regular Alpha Juno sounds. But we also have the DW8000 waveforms. And the virus waveforms. So we have the waveforms there. And then we have, let me turn off the oscillator 2. The oscillator 3 is the same thing. Then we also have a PCM waveform, which is a sample that plays looped or one shot, depending on the sample. So let me turn off the volume. The default one is noise. and we have 511 waveforms to choose from. Some are very short one-shots, and some are looped. So those are the PCM, and they play tuned in tune. You can change the tune. And then the filter is a complete new filter. So let me go back to the start and let me turn on the two oscillators. Right now I have my knobs in here for the filter frequency, resonance, and high pass filter. And the new filter is different because it's now a virtual analog filter with mode. We have a low pass 12 dB, 24 dB, 36 dB, then a band pass 12 and 24 dB, a high pass 12 and 24 dB, and a peak 12 and 24 dB. So we have the different modes on this filter. And the global high pass filter is still separate to use more like an effect. And you also have drive on the filter. So let me turn here. Resonance. Let me use the other one, the 36 dB. This is with the drive set. And of course, the filter is polyphonic, so it's going to follow the ADSR2 envelope. Let me try the high pass filter. Let's add a bit of drive. So that's the filter. Another thing, it's a new effect. We have the chorus, and now we have the delay. So I go here, effects and enable. So it's going to enable the chorus and the delay. Let me adjust the master volume. So now I have my delay. I have the delay mix, the length of the delay, the feedback. I can use an 8-bit delay if I want. It's a bit more crunching sound, and I can sync to tempo, and I can filter the feedback. So we have the delay in here. We also have the chord mode that we already have before, but now I can make unisound sounds by selecting the same note on all the chords and just a bit of fine deviation. And what else? Let's take a look. We have the chord mode. And also we have now a retroglide that's kind of a seed sound. So let me play a note here. So it kind of sounds like a seed ship. So let me turn off. Another thing, we have a monophonic mode now. If you go to mode, turn on mono. And so the outglide, it happens when you hold two notes. And finally, we have an analog deviation for the notes. So we have analog drift, analog key decay, and a slow LFO. So this is going to add drift to the key fine tuning of each key and each oscillator. And on the global page, now we have LFO beats per minute, so I can sync the LFOs to the tempo. And of course, we have the tempo. Let me check, where is it? Here, we have the tempo beats per minute in the global settings. And this is all the changes that we have for version 1.2.0. And and soon I'm going to be working on a new case because I want to use key switches for the buttons because the original ones, these ones, are really terrible. They're really not great. They already died on me after a few weeks of usage. And right now I'm using click buttons, but this one here is already failing. You press on the center, nothing happens. I have to press on the sides. But I'm going to get some keyboard switches and I'm going to redesign the case to fit that and add a bit more space for the board inside. And I'm going to be working on a PCB for the whole thing, so it's less wires coming from the SD card, decks, and stuff like that. So check on the next video. I'm going to show some sounds and presets, and I'm also going to do another video on the biomaterial that changed a bit for this version, because now we have two SD cards, one for board A and one for board B, and you also have a new connection from board B to board A. So board A knows that board B is loading samples and when it's ready. And apart from that, everything it's pretty much the same. We just have way more sounds now to choose from and more features to use. So that's it. Thanks for watching.